do or die game here for this series.
When was the Nunu rework? Was
I don't remember
because
that.
in 2017? I wonder if it was old Nunu or new Nunu.
I believe it is new Nunu.
In 2017? It's the new Nunu?
It's the new Nunu.
New Nunu, not the old Nunu?
Peanut hovers around top. Ghost going to be popped.
Goes from Whippo, but now he's heading back the other direction. That might not be the right choice.
Good
Whippo's
shield.
down to 100 HP. He doesn't want to lose out on all this EXP from the minions. Picks up his axe, throws another undertow back. Doran flashing to guarantee the last turret shot doesn't fire off, but it's still first blood over to Hanwha Life Esports. Yeah, and now he's trying to make his way back. Pops the Ragnarok. Wants to turn it back onto the jungler, I would have to think, but it's so difficult to do. Finally using the W shield, just barely staying alive, but surely he's just dead now. Cole the Meek. Whippo is out for the second time, and Hanwha Life is doing a great job bullying this Olaf.
How much worse can HLE make this early game?
All right, Inspired's coming in. Goes from Whippo. Chasing after Doran, popping the Ragnarok. Wants to get as much damage as possible. Whippo's going to be the first one to tank the turret, and Whippo, with the help from Inspired, FlyQuest looking to bring him back into this one.
Yeah, that is actually really important. There is a TP on Doran, so he won't lose too much. Can't really respond.
Uh-oh. Speaking of not being able to respond, Doran going all the way in here for the slice, the dice, the dive. It's nice. Doran getting a solo kill now. He doesn't even need Peanut anymore. The Croc is all grown up and getting it done. Viper gets away. Both summoner spells spent on that one. Flash, shielded Daybreak from Busio to try to lock up Peanut, but it ain't going to work out so well. TP reinforcements from HLE. Busio's stuck in the middle of 4 players, and he ain't going to get away from this one. Peanut's going to be the trade, at least a 1-for-1 here in the scrap, but Masu is on the run. The Mystic shot, but the flash from the Callista keeps him alive. And Quad's already used most of his spells. Severing Bolt doesn't hit the target, and Doran lives.
Look top, look top.
Zeka now in some trouble as the snowball's making its way in, but a nice flash away from it when Inspired can't make the turn. Whippo looking for a little bit more damage here to chase this guy down. The absolute zero isn't going to get a whole lot, and now Zeka can reset his shield with the last breath.
They force his flash, they force his ulti, they take down the tier 1 tower and get more gold in the hands of Quad.
Ultimately, the problem is,
Another dive, this time on mid lane. It's Viper! Shot to pieces with the spears, the shutdown.
They're going to look again. No flash, remember.
All right, Zeka could be in some danger here, but he might just try to turn it around back onto Whippo with a redemption coming in, though. Whippo will stay alive, and the shutdown this time goes over to Quad.
So the problem I had with the play from earlier is that FlyQuest was trying to make too many plays on the map, and by making a play both bot and top, it was going to be difficult to respond to the response from HLE, who were able to find that kill.
All right, that snowball will not find the angle that Inspired wants.
He could get rooted by the E.
Doran's trying to use his teleport to get away, but that is not how it's going to work. Nunu's shield to keep himself alive against some of Doran's bursts, and Inspired will just disengage it as Doran gets caught and wastes a very critical summoner spell in the process.
That is one of those advantages of playing a champion that people haven't seen in a while.
FlyQuest is looking to DPS the Drake down. They've got Nunu and Callista together. They should be able to secure this one, but they immediately get rid of the Nunu, and it's stolen away by Peanut. Whippo's in the middle of everybody, but he's already going to be killed. They're trying to turn it back onto Doran on FlyQuest's side, but it ain't going to work. He survives the Spiraling Despair, and now Zeka's into the backline here as well, but he might just get killed. Quad grabbing the kill on that one as Delight tries to get away, but Masu is putting him like a pin cushion down here in the bottom lane. Quad ends up taking the kill, and FlyQuest, they lose the objective, but they come out +1 on the kill. Peanut on this Zyra has his flash, but it's the only escape mechanism available, and it looks like FlyQuest is ready to collapse. Peanut knows there's no point in even wasting the summoner spell there. This is such a good Zyra tactic. Using the ulti, the Stranglethorns to force it down. Inspired and Masu know it's there. A nice sidestep on the Keeper's Verdict from Inspired. He's
wants to keep it leashed.
FlyQuest is threatening to just try to steal it away. They even dropped the redemption, but the burst already onto Masu. They're going to be able to kill him up, but FlyQuest claims the Baron. A little bit more damage, might be able to kill Delight. They're trying to chase after him. Now you got the Ragnarok. Peanut trying to get away with a flashback over the wall. FlyQuest still in hot pursuit. Doran and Peanut looking to get away, but Viper is dead!
Exactly, it's just so smart from Inspired. You try to rush that in front of the Nunu's face, he just doesn't let you leash it, and now they're going for Zeka!
Busio wants him, they knock Zeka up into the air, but the wind wall is doing a ton of heavy lifting, keeping the Yasuo alive. Busio has gone in too far, Spiraling Despair is there. Zeka survives the explosion, and Doran now chases after Quad. Inspired needs to get the hell out of town.
He has found ways to be effective, found ways to get gold, and found ways to give FlyQuest a chance in this game.
He's also found a way behind enemy lines. Whippo is on the flank, he's pretty isolated right now. Peanut is already down. Solar Flare sets it up for Whippo to knock it down, and now it's a double kill, and Zeka is already dead here too. Doran running away, FlyQuest pushing again. They are out fighting HLE.
And it might seem weird to you that he's got magic resistance. Oh, hang
Hold
on.
on now. Inspired, eating a little bit of damage here, but they're going to stun up Doran instead. Spiraling Despair. The Sterix Gauge is not going to keep the Gator alive. Baron is up.
They're going to start the Baron here. They're going to try to force HLE into a 4v5 fight. Look at where Zeka is. He's got a TP.
The rest of HLE still has all of their resources, though. Keep it in mind. Looks like they're not going to fight for it. Zeka just trying to take the tier 2 instead.
They're going to try to play for the bot lane tier 2 and try to set up for this dragon because they know they can't give souls. So they're trying to play for the tier 2s. They're pushing up mid. They're pushing up bot. They're trying to get vision here to try to play to deny soul. They know if they give up soul from this spot, they are very close to losing the game.
It's almost 30 minutes on the clock. They've got the soul. They've got the Baron. Solar Flare isn't going to find anything, but it will create some space. Inspired still trying to frontline as Whippo's ready to go berserk and dive right on in, but a Keeper's Verdict knocks one of the remaining players of FlyQuest away. It's already put trouble. Going over to Fly. Doran into the back line. Quad in some trouble, but he flashes away. Whippo needs a little bit more damage, but he ain't going to find Viper. FlyQuest, though, still firing back into Doran. They don't have the damage for the kill here just yet. A flash forward from Inspired for a point-blank snowball as Masu rescues Busio, but he's caught by the Strangle Thorns, and Viper's got the damage to kill him. Busio's going to be cleaned up now as well. FlyQuest force hard, trying to look for the big moment there. It ends up being a 2-for-2. 3-for-2.
Nice combo, though. Snowball into the Severing Bolt. Chunks out Viper quite a bit, and they're going to threaten here.
Yeah, they want to fully engage this time. They've got a lot of damage onto the light, and that is an easy pick for FlyQuest. 5v4, now for the next 40 seconds. They're going to continue to push under the tier 3 turret. Stranglethorn's used to not great efficacy. Peanut still trying to get away back through the wall. FlyQuest got the Baron down to about half, and the TP's coming in from Zeka. There's a lot of spears from Kalista in this Baron right now, with Kalista and Inspired together. FlyQuest are going to try to secure it, and they've already got it. Whippo running into the middle of everybody. Doran trying to do the same thing on the opposite side. Keeper's Verdict again going to find a single ejection, as now Doran is already down. Masu's grabbing the first kill. FlyQuest is ready to keep going, and Busio's got a lockup, but he may have gone too far forward. Busio's going to be killed there by the True Shot Barrage, a 1-for-1 trade, as FlyQuest claims the Baron.
The team finding press is still very scary from Hanwha Life as FlyQuest overstep a little bit.
The Supers are marching bottom lane, but HLE has found their way into the Elder Dragon pit. TP ready to join. Delight is behind. A 4v4 for the next 15 seconds. Doran is still capable of joining. You got to be careful if you're on HLE. Zeka's here on the front line, but a beautiful True Shot Barrage. Quad's going to be taken down surely. Zeka's going to find him with the last breath, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Whipple's still here on the front line. Viper running and gunning. He kites him out. He fights it out. Him against Masu and Inspired. But the Nunu and Kalista together will secure the Elder Dragon. Doran responds, but he has to defend the base. The top lane tier 3 turret is down. Top lane inhibitor is down. FlyQuest marching towards the Nexus turrets of HLE. Inspired throws a snowball, but he doesn't want to overcommit here just yet. Elder is still active. They're diving in towards HLE. Delight's going to be here on the front line, already executed by the Elder Dragon. Doran's going to be killed off next. They're doing it! Already dead for HLE. FlyQuest going for the throat. Zeka will not survive. A double kill back over the quad. Nexus turret still standing, but they're the only damn thing. FlyQuest, they've still got everybody. It's only Viper to try to defend here at just a barely hanging on second Nexus turret. That one's already down. Nexus turret number 2, it's on its way into the rubble pit as well. FlyQuest defying expectations, taking us to game 3.
What a performance from FlyQuest, stepping up, making it competitive in game 1 and taking over in game 2, coming out with clear ideas of how they want to play the comp, of how they want to be able to make this happen, and being able to execute on it beautifully.